Are we going to have ambient noise from outside?
And we're back.
Okay.
Welcome back, Joke City.
I'm going to hold my microphone to the outside.
If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Come on, like and subscribe. Do it.
Like, subscribe.
We want you to.
Comment.
Guys, we got golden ticket winner. Kill Tony golden ticket winner. Reoccurring guest, our dear friend Collin Sledge.
Mm-hmm.
Colin, how you doing, buddy?
I'm okay.
How was...
It's like we brought you at gunpoint.
I called John.
Yeah, he called me.
I was sad yesterday. My feelings were hurt, and this is what I just told him. I'm gonna tell y'all. I drank a bunch of coffee, and then people were being disrespectful. Okay, I'm not doing any more favors apparently because people are just mean, and I'm sensitive.
People are
And so I was super high energy, and my feelings were hurt, and that is exactly John Meyer's vibe.
That's my vibe.
Most
I'm
of
the
the
guy
time.
you call.
He's a very sensitive man.
Yeah, hypersensitive.
Mm.
Both
Hyper and sensitive, yes.
Yeah. I'm so hyper, and I get really down sometimes.
And we talked for like 20 minutes. It was very nice, and so we
Yeah.
decided I would come over today.
Yeah, because Colin Sledge is passed on Kill Tony, so he lives in Austin, not with us anymore. And so we don't get to see him as much, so it's nice that he comes and does the podcast.
He's not with us anymore.
Yeah.
He's dead.
What would your obituary
what's
say?
dead?
Honestly, Kill Tony Golden Ticket winner would be on there.
Yeah.
I did Tessa's podcast. Y'all know what that is?
Yeah.
It's called What Did Mom Say? It's already
it's with
out
her mom.
now. It's about moms. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's with her sister about
Oh.
moms. So they interview you about your mom, which I think is a very interesting premise. And they had prepared questions, and they had me like email ahead with like some basic stuff. And my mom was dead, so they were like, email us what your mom is like, and I literally just got her obituary, copied, pasted, and then cut out some stuff to make it more concise. And that's what I sent them.
That would be what you would do.
Yeah. I just Googled my mom's name, obituary, and then copy pasted everything. At least I didn't use ChatGPT.
Hey, what is
Yeah.
Colin's mom's like on ChatGPT?
Yeah, I mean, she might have been famous enough to.
Well,
do it.
ChatGPT would have just done the same thing you did.
Yeah. There you go.
Like,
Yeah. So that was a very interesting podcast because they had Kuagenti on, and his mom is dead. So I was their second dead mom podcast. I think in a row, but maybe not in a row. I don't know. But that was fun. Not
Just-
super funny.
Yeah,
but
not just to think about Mother Dearest up in heaven.
yeah.
That's
very.
not. That would kind of bum me out.
I do sometimes, like, I think, what would she think of
Of your comedy.
where I'm at in
When
life?
David said that, I thought he meant like, what if you just go on and talk about Mother Mary, the Virgin Mother, all of our mothers.
You mean mommy?
So that works, right? No, anyway, what were you guys talking about? Sorry.
What were we talking about?
Your dead moms?
Yeah,
My
what would
dead
your mom
mom.
think of you? She'd probably
Oh
be
yeah.
proud. But she was
I
like-
think she'd be very proud that I came out of my shell in a way,
Yeah.
and that I'm, because I was so shy. That was her main concern about me. I had a problem older brother, and so he was the one, but I was good at school, so they were like, Colin's fine. But their only concern about me was like, I was so shy and so sensitive.
Yeah.
And so the fact that I am doing this,
Yeah, look
they
at
would
you
they
now.
would
You're
like
wearing
that.
tie-dye, your hair's wet.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
still very shy and sensitive, which is why I called John
Yeah.
yesterday. But I'm still be doing shit.
Yeah.
I'm not avoiding anymore.
You
doing
stuff.
Oh yeah, that's
She
what
would-
you talked about last time.
Oh yeah, avoidant personality disorder.
Yeah.
And now I've gone like too far the other direction. I need to start saying no more again. I need to be a
You
little more avoidant.
overcompensated.
Yes. But she would not like the show. I know that.
This one?
Kill Tony.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah. She would not care about this show.
No, okay.
She would probably
That's
not
good.
be
That's
subscribed.
good for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not our target demo.
Yeah, that's not-
Well,
Yeah,
she
no.
would be like, John Meyer, after all the things I did for Bel Air High School, and this is what you do with that education. She would
I
be
was there too.
where? Bel Air?
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Yeah, we
Y'all both went to Bel Air?
Yeah.
Why didn't you say hi?
We didn't know each other.
Was you like 2 years ahead of us?
I don't know. I was 2013.
Yeah, you were 2
24
years.
Yeah, 2015 we
Yeah.
graduated.
You don't even remember.
Yeah, I have no clue.
That's
I
crazy.
barely graduated.
Really?
Yeah.
Both of us.
You
yeah.
seem like you'd be good at school.
It's the glasses.
Yes, it
It
is.
really is.
What about now? I seem like
John's-
I'm good at school right now too.
No.
No.
You
No.
look
Seems-
like pothead Harry Potter.
It's because this gray. What? How old were you when your mom died?
It was 2015 or 2016. around
Oh
there.
wow.
Yeah.
Damn. So the year we graduated.
Yeah.
Damn. So how old were you? You were.
I was like 20,
8,
21. I was 21.
21.
Yeah.
Damn.
Perfect time to start drinking.
Nah, I feel like that would send me into a tizzy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just drinking. I don't know. Mom death is a tough subject. I'm sorry for your loss, even though
That's cool.
it's 11 years now.
I talked about it on that pod. It was very interesting.
Very-
I didn't really cry or get emotional. I was very chill about the
you
whole
were
thing.
cool. You weren't gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was but anyway, I had an OnlyFans special. Please
Oh.
subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Is
It's
it
all
free?
Collin
Yes,
Sledge
it's free. Who on earth
has
would pay for that?
OnlyFans. Collin Sledge has OnlyFans, and I know everybody watching this video has OnlyFans. So go check Collin out. Yeah, dude. If doing this podcast is good for anything, your OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, OnlyFans
Yeah?
is.
Get chill out.
It's the next frontier.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a nice thing in like 10 years once all of the like bad whores are off of the platform and it's nothing but good whores.
It's a good horse.
Yeah, and you're gonna be one of the top earners. You're gonna be a good whore.
Oh yeah. You know
gonna
what's
be-
actually funny? I tried to log in to post something the other day, and I guess I logged into my old account, so it was just. I was like, ooh, I got some new messages, and it was all just, Little Caprice or some shit.
Yeah.
Little Caprice. Who is that? Is
She's
that a
great.
black comic?
No,
No,
she's
Little Caprice. She's a beautiful
she's a
brunette,
beautiful
European
yeah,
porn
she's
star.
A really pretty lady.
Yeah, she's a
She
nice,
likes big cocks. and
nice
stuff.
lady.
Well, I mean,
Well, how big are we talking?
yeah.
Like,
Little Caprice. Wow, not someone I would.
Shout out, Lil Caprice.
Go
Dude.
follow her on.
Hey,
Go
listen,
follow her.
listen.
It's much more interesting than mine.
Lil Caprice, we know you're watching this. Come on the podcast.
Oh hell yeah,
Come on the podcast.
Oh yeah, you are our second OnlyFans.
Layla.
Yeah, Layla was the first.
I cannot believe I didn't. I was gonna ask her should I do this, and I was like, whatever. My management said it was good. Mike said it was a good idea, and so I was like,
Yeah, it's a
I'm
great
doing
idea.
Did they pay you a lot of money?
Not a lot, but more than zero, and that's enough.
Man, OnlyFans got bags of money.
Yeah, but now it's on you to make the money on OnlyFans.
Yeah,
So
they
I
will not
imagine-
be making it back on me. I think.
Why not?
I think they don't actually plan to. I don't think they're trying to make money off of most comedians. I
They're
think
just
they're
trying
trying to branch out because of tax reasons or something. I don't really know.
Tax reasons. Oh man, that's lame.
Yeah, whores are expensive.
That's lame.
So
I mean, if you gotta show a little shaft.
Yeah.
I asked
or-
Drew Nickens. I was like, you gonna show show people what's up, and he was like, no, they'll post it to Reddit.
Yeah.
He's got that retarded hammer on him.
Which is so true. I mean, and Drew's joked about me posting my shit on. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Come on, this is what you've been talking about. Now you're avoiding posting on OnlyFans. You
It's
got
like,
go
what are
full
you?
shaft.
You got If you're afraid of something, that means you should do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little bulge.
Mhm.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, a couple underwear shots, a couple
I'm
spread
gonna
eagles.
post a video of me making ratatouille today. That's
Okay.
I already recorded
With
it. I'm gonna
zucchini?
post that. And zucchini and squash. It actually came out so good. It's hit or miss because I don't really do the same thing every time. I just sort of whatever. But it was so fucking
I
good.
didn't know you can cook.
I can't. I can cook like that. That's about it.
I thought Ratatouille was the rat.
That's
So,
his name. His name is actually
he's-
Remy, but the
yeah.
movie's name
The movie's
is
called Ratatouille, but it's
After the Dish.
named after the French dish.
Oh.
Yeah. So
it's
I'll tell you what to do. You get because this is what the podcast is, right? It's like a
It's
like
an
a
educational.
recipe.
It's
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
educational podcast.
So I'll tell you what to do. You go to onlyfans.com/collinrsledge, and then you click on the video that has me making ratatouille.
Yeah.
Oh, if you want, cooking? Are you in your boxers or anything? Nothing.
I don't believe I am on the video at all because it's all filmed from my perspective.
You gotta do it shirtless,
all
brother.
right. You're not in the video, but we'll just say this: he was doing it only wearing
I
an
was
apron.
all the way.
He was only wearing an apron while he was cooking it.
And that's just so I don't burn my dick.
Colin does cooking videos in blackface. That's why.
Yeah, I wanted to wear black gloves because that's what you got to do if you're making a cooking video.
Right.
You gotta wear those TikTok
Oh yeah,
black
like
gloves.
Sam the Meat Guy kind of.
Sure, I don't know who that is.
Sam the cooking guy. I love that.
Sam the Meat Guy. He's on OnlyFans too. He's great.
Oh, Sam the Meat Guy.
Yeah,
Are you guys talking about that that black dude who's
No.
like sitting there, that big guy?
No.
Remember?
No.
No.
The guy with the hammer. So any black guy.
No, he was like a really big. It was kind of funny. Like people would be like looking at something, and then you just show him a picture of the other book, and then he'd be like, "Oh no, his dick was so big."
Yeah, that's that's the guy that I'm named after.
It's not Mudbone. I don't think it's Mud. Maybe it is Mudbone.
You know OG Mudbone?
No, I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
Oh, okay.
I've just been looking at the cat.
Big dick black guy.
Colin's like bonding with my cat. We're talking about black male porn stars.
It'd be funny if I logged into my OnlyFans and it was just a bunch of messages from like black male porn stars.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's Little Red in your DMs.
who is that?
You don't know Lil Red?
Lil Red the comedian?
Yeah.
Is he a porn star also?
I think so.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's just a rumor I'm starting.
You heard it here first.
We just start making up.
This random guy that we
He just does a bunch of jokes like, they want me to fuck a girl. I'm like, I need a stool for my little ass.
Oh, you know Little Red then.
Yeah. I hate when I be fucking a bitch and my feet swing because I
gotta jump up.
I
to
say
the pussy.
I need a high chair from my suck my dick in a high chair.
Dude, that's Cat Williams' new special.
I didn't like the new special. I
Really?
couldn't watch it.
Dude, Aya from Kill Tony, she drove to Houston to see Cat Williams, which is so funny.
Really?
Cat Williams
She loves
is the
Cat
best,
Williams.
Well, Cat
He's the
Williams
best.
is awesome.
Yeah.
I just could not watch that new
My
special.
favorite, I love hearing like them talk about Cat Williams on Cumtown.
Yeah.
I think they said like the rest of us would consider a Cat Williams crowd just unworkable for comedy.
Yeah.
But for him it's just normal.
That is.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine the amount of like. Oh, there you go. That level in the middle of setups.
Do any of your jokes. Just do one joke.
I'm sober.
That
boy wildin'.
What the hell?
Yeah, I couldn't get through a setup.
Yeah. That's how Axelrad is some nights. I don't
Yeah,
know if it's like
it
that anymore.
is.
But yeah, Axelrad. That was like the most important room for me in comedy.
Oh, yeah,
That's done more
first
for me
year?
than when they quit doing minute mics at Axelrad. It hurt so bad for me.
Really?
Because that fucking built me.
When
Hey,
did
speaking
they?
about minute mics, I won this week's tournament.
Excuse
You
me.
won?
No, I didn't win. I got 4th place, but I'm going on to the next finals.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
shit
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
confusing. What are y'all talking about?
So it's a regular like.
This
1
just
minute.
sounds like funniest person in Houston again.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
But it's a minute mic.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's a
March
minute.
Madness thing.
You did a 1 minute.
So I did
thing?
1 minute, then another minute, and then it was me and Jackson again because we were 1v1ing,
Mm-hmm.
and then I won that.
You beat Jackson at the
Yeah.
riot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yay!
Boo! I'm afraid Jackson will see this. Sorry.
Doesn't matter.
That's pretty cool though. Jackson's like really
He's
good at
fucking
the
so
1 minute
funny.
mics.
Yeah. And all my sets were just kind of like I got the laughs where I did, but nothing crazy, and I still came out.
Nice.
Insane.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all saw, but y'all know about the thing with like Jackson and Mackenzie arguing and Jeff Joe that night at the riot
Oh,
When was
yes.
that?
with Will Loden.
When
Yes.
was that?
It was so funny.
When
oh my
was
god!
it?
It was like a month and a half ago. I won that night.
Kind of recently.
That's
What
that's
were
the
they-
most
Got
important
overshadowed.
takeaway of the
What were
story
they
is that
arguing
I
about?
won. So okay, here's what happened.
This
So,
is,
Mackenzie-
this is Jackson Namey and Mackenzie Jewell.
Mackenzie
You can
Jewell.
look them up.
And we'll talk about Smart Financial
Oh,
later because
Kill
Mackenzie
Tony.
got on
Kill
that.
Tony.
Yeah, I'll
And
say
that should come out on Monday. So
Hey.
y'all, we should be good to talk about it because it'll
Yeah,
come
yeah.
out soon. So Mackenzie got eliminated, and then Christian got voted on, and then Mackenzie started shouting at Jeff Joe like, I got more pops than Christian or something like that. And
you don't do that.
yeah, that was, and Jeff Joe I think told him like, you don't fucking do that shit. And so Jeff Joe said like, fuck it, Mackenzie, get back up here. And so Mackenzie and Jackson and me and Will Loden are the finalists, I think.
Yeah.
And I think we just like, I don't remember the exact order, but it is on YouTube, freely available if you want to watch it.
Oh yeah, all of these are, right?
Yeah. And so
the Riot,
and so
1 minute showdown, right?
Yeah.
Is that where you
Yeah.
find it?
yeah,
On
and then
YouTube.
Mackenzie got brought back, and he said Jackson went over time in the finals. That's why.
Oh.
And then Jackson started shouting at him, and they started just arguing about. They aired out everything, you know. It's like Mackenzie's like, I made you
It's a
gay.
Brokeback Mountain situation.
Yeah, Mackenzie's like, I made you gay, and then Jackson is like, you're the reason I got to impregnate a black girl, and it's like, so they were just airing everything.
Just
and
a
then,
year's worth of.
And then
bottled
Jackson
up shit.
goes after Will Loden and Jackson also get into it somehow, and like Jackson makes fun of Will Loden being like fake ass Southern boy or something. He says something like that, and then Will Loden says like, Jackson, black scent Jackson, you're from fucking Cyprus. So that this is all going on, and I'm just like standing there like, what is going on? Like I was, and that's why I won. It's because everyone just poisoned everyone else, and then I was just left standing like, okay. And then
you
the
didn't
crowd
drink from the punch.
Yeah, the crowd chose me like by honestly. Will Loden actually was pretty close, but he just kept, you know,
Going back
he kept
into
interjecting, you know, in the voting process. You know, I think when you make jokes in the voting process, it helps up to a certain point, and then it hurts after a while because people are like, all right, you be doing too much.
That
at a certain
always
point.
It always hurts me because I'm so awkward standing up there.
Oh
I
yeah,
feel
I
like-
hate it. And you know what?
Oh, the standing next to the everybody.
Yeah.
All I do
I hate
is tickle Luis or Christian. That's my go-to move.
I hate it because you know what else? If you go up and you go like this, it actually works, which is such bullshit. You should not be allowed to do anything. You just step forward.
Usually, my go-to is just I usually bring a cup of water because I'm parched.
It does when you make a move.
Yeah, I hate it. So
My
whatever.
move, dude. I do that every time.
Yeah,
You're doing suckets.
you do that before and after you tell a joke.
Yeah, that's not true. I wait for that on the punchline.
So that night was so fun, and it made me never want to do the Minute Mic again. I was like, okay, I'm going. And then that night, Jackson was walking back to his car, and there's this crazy guy who was like in a hoodie. He was just shouting outside the riot, just like, I'm the greatest comedian. He's a local crazy man.
Yeah.
I think he's a
Anthony Kyle,
skinny black
yes.
guy. No, it's not him. It's a skinny black guy, crazy, maybe homeless. I don't know, but he kept screaming, "I'm the greatest comedian in the world." And he was just,
Kyle.
It has to be.
Hi. So he was just screaming outside before the show, and then
Yeah.
during the show, he's upstairs just like moseying around, being all weird. Which, who let him in?
Who let him in?
The bouncer
guy
checked
have
our IDs.
Does that guy have an ID
That guy was
on him?
screaming right in front of all of that. So how did he get in? I have no idea.
There's no way that guy has an ID on him.
I don't know. And so it's probably someone else's ID that he stole after he murdered them. So he was following Jackson to his car down this dark ass street very close while talking. And I literally drove the wrong way on that one-way street by Rudyard's so that I could turn. Timely made me, like, she was like, just go the wrong way. It's like, I wouldn't have had the courage to do it. I don't want to do that. Because I've seen so many crashes there. I've seen people get hit by a car right there. It's fucking bedlam in front of Rudyard's. And so I turn right and I go, and then I turn through this and start turning around. And then he sees, my car, and he like backs off of Jackson, and Jackson gets in his car. And so it looked like Jackson was about to get like jumped or murdered or something. I don't know.
Rape murdered.
It was so weird.
Why was he mad at Jackson?
I think he's just a crazy person.
Yeah. Have you
Which, by
seen-
the way, don't mess with Jackson. I would pick a different target.
Yeah, you can't fight fire with fire in that situation.
Yeah. And we told Steve Cantwell about this, and Steve was like, I got to have the same conversation with Jackson that I had with my teenage daughters. It's like, it's dark, you're alone, just walk back to the bar, get a friend.
Yeah.
No one's, I don't want to say who it was. Someone asked you to walk them to their car.
Me or John?
No, someone asked John to walk them to her car. And then John came up to me, this was at Big Star, and said, she asked me to walk her to her car. She's going to get weird. She's going to do something. Can you walk me to walk her to her car? Do you know who I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, don't say who it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was so funny.
That was hilarious. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't.
Yeah. And
I don't want this on my conscience. What do you think? That you would get an urge or something?
no,
or
that she would get an urge.
Oh.
Yeah. And put him in an uncomfortable position. It's so funny that John Meyer is the pretty girl. That's basically what happened.
Yeah.
I'm the Jackson, dude.
Yeah.
I'm the Steve Camwell's daughter.
Yeah.
Steve Camwell wearing his daughter's dress on Halloween was fucking awesome. That was so funny. He's like, yeah, it's just out of my daughter's closet.
So he and Timely just like argue online all the time, and then in person they're just like,
friends.
hi, okay, like they're just like whatever.
Yeah.
I think Timely added like a group chat for like Sunday shows at secret groups so everyone can communicate. And Steve said like one thing, and she just removed him from the chat. And then she like added him back. It was like, I'm just messing with you.
It's funny at secret group, like all the open mics, like the original hosts don't host anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They never host. They're never there. It's they give it to somebody else.
Yeah, because hosting sucks.
Especially because they start so late.
Timely and I might do like a secret group documentary,
That'd be
because so we have the opening for the documentary is Mark Norman talking about how it's closed on that podcast. I found the video for that, so I think that'd be a fun opening, and then we can just do like a chronology of it.
How it's closed.
You know, Mark Norman talked about how it's closing because of the construction, even though it's not.
He was on his podcast Tuesday with Stories.
Yeah.
And he was just detailing his weekend, and he's like, secret group's closing. That's just basically it. But it's not closing, apparently.
Are we sure?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it probably will at some point in, I don't know how near the future, but it's not going to be around forever. It might be, but Jesus Christ, I'm talking.
All right, Harley.
she's like, no, it's closing.
Y'all are being delusional.
I know the owner.
She hates secret group.
So,
Yeah.
so we want to do a thing because like
Nailed it.
there was a snake thing. Everyone has so many experiences there.
Yeah.
So, and if it goes under, gets knocked down or some shit like that, there would be no evidence. So we want to do a little
There would be
documentary.
evidence. There's some fucking bodies buried under that bitch.
in some lockers somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
So we're thinking about that. It'd be a lot of work, but we could do it. We
It'd
could
be
just
a
make a
fun
little
little-
short thing, you know,
Yeah,
and we could
like a little
interview
20
people, their favorite memories. I don't know. It's
You know those like serial killer documentaries where the neighbor sits down and on a stool and is like,
is this,
where
and
you
then
guys
he's
want
like
me to
putting on the
start?
mic.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
and he's actually the killer. That's what fucking secret group is.
I'm pretty sure that's where this idea came from. It's just inspired by those
Serial
documentaries.
killers.
Yeah. Because the secret group is a seedy fucking place, but it is very like it is good for the scene, I will say. Just having a
Yeah, it's like the go-to place.
It's
the
the
main.
hangout.
It's the main one.
Yeah.
You know.
I wish the mic started earlier. That'd be cool.
That is my Gatorade, dude. You better not. I swear to God.
she don't like Gatorade. She likes people water though.
And she loves people water. She loves people water. She loves. Ooh yeah.
Did I do that?
That's a bag, Harley. You guys are missing
Harley
this, but
is
Harley's
fucking zooming.
So the OnlyFans special. Let me tell you how. Cause I might. They said they're like looking for people for like the next batch. You know.
Uh-huh.
So, here's the deal. Here's the skinny on the OnlyFans special. You're supposed to do 10 minutes. If you go over 11 minutes, then you have to cut something. They'll email you your thing, and they're like, "What do you want to cut?" Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you got to do 10 minutes or less. I know some people did less. It was a pretty big crowd,
Really?
and it was at Sunset. That's where my show was. And I had to go in the afternoon and take like promo pictures, and like they're gonna do a thing, I guess, where it's like they compared it to like the SNL intro, where it's like it just shows you being yourself outside of the stage somewhere.
Yeah.
And so they asked me like, do you have any ideas for what to do? And I was like, yes, because when I came in, one of the doors was locked, and so I tried to open the door, and then it didn't open, and I felt retarded. So and I felt very sensitive and rejected by the door. And so I was like, can you just get a video of me just trying to open the door and it's locked and I'm just sad? And they were like, that's perfect. So that was my little thing. And then they have to take pictures of you on stage when you're not actually, there's no one, you're just holding the mic going.
Pantomiming.
Yeah.
And I never make any of those movements in my act.
That's like what I'm really good at.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really good at taking pictures with the microphone.
It'd be so funny if all my promos, I'm like doing jumping jacks. They're like,
you're doing
wow,
Cat
he's very
Williams' whole
different
set.
live.
You're just doing cat poses.
Yeah. And then they gave us chicken tendies.
From where?
Oh, yeah.
From Happy Chicks below Sunset, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you've done Secret Show, right?
Yeah.
There's a
I don't
little
remember,
chicken tendy place
I don't
below there.
remember the tendies.
So, and then I did hair and makeup. There was
fucking caked up.
a cute Latino man just touches me up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went, I talked to Timely. I was like, I'm totally mocking you right now.
I'm face mogging you.
I'm mocking my girlfriend. Really, the makeup, it wasn't super noticeable, but it did make me look younger.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. And that combined with like the very middle school boy hair is going to create for a very juvenile look on the special.
When's this
Which
come
is
out?
fine.
You said May, right?
May, yeah. And it's so this is interesting. They have a host for the show. And but then they cut the host out for the special. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
This is a warm-up act.
yeah. And
Where'd you go up in the lineup?
I was 3rd out of 6. Drew Nickens was 1st, and he was not thrilled about that. He's
Really?
How'd he do?
high energy guys always go first. It's, you know, I was in the green room, so I didn't really see it, but I think he did pretty well. So here's the thing. The host forgot my name. So when it was time for me to go on,
Give it up for this next guy.
so, and they do this weird thing. The comedian before ends, they walk off, and then the host comes out, and then she says, give it up for blah, blah, blah. And then, but you don't go yet. They want a few seconds of you just off to the side of the stage before you walk on. That was weird to me. And I was like confused and panicked. I knew what was coming, but like the mic was weird. I thought I had maybe messed up the mic right as that started, because they mic'd me like separately. So I had this thing under
like
my shirt and
lapel.
stuff. Yeah. And I didn't have my sunglasses pulling my little shirt down.
Oh,
So I was like,
felt
it's a
off.
bad sign. It's
Oh.
I couldn't like really feel off because the shirt is all stretched out anyway. It doesn't matter.
This is
I
the
think
shirt?
I think this is the shirt I wore.
Oh,
I'm not really sure.
You gotta frame that up.
Performing.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start selling the clothes that I've appeared on Kill
Yeah,
Tony.
that's how you
Be
make
like,
money on
Come on, y'all.
the underwear, the socks,
Yeah.
the G
I
strings.
still wear a different pair of Hardens for every Kill Tony, except for when I was an Austin
How do
comedian.
you get so many hard ones?
I eBay Poshmark.
Really?
Yeah. Do you wear yours?
Uh,
You want to give them back?
I do. I hoop in those.
Hell yeah.
My hooping shoes.
Love to hear it. So I'm worried about the mic. She runs up and opens the curtain and says, "What's your name?" And I was like,
What a
Collin
fucking
Sledge. And then
insane-
I was like, okay. And I guess I didn't say it good because she runs up on stage and says, "Give it up for Colin Dia." And
That's rough.
I was like, oh
At
man.
least that gets cut
Someone said Diaz, and I was like, I swear to God, if people keep comparing me to Rick Diaz,
Nope.
um,
You guys are very different.
we are very different.
It's
At least
kinda
on
like-
stage.
You know, like when you see like two Chinese guys and one of them's your friend, and you're like, "Ooh, I don't really know which one Timmy is."
No, I know.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That's racist.
No.
What?
All right.
You've never been around like two Asian guys, and you're like,
All right.
fuck, I don't know which one's which."
All right. I'll be a little racist. This is the most racist I'll be today. There was one time when I was playing basketball as a kid. There were two Asian kids on our team. And, when they're younger, I think that this could be true for all kids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I was used to seeing white kids.
Yeah, they
and
look like
Hispanic
twins.
kids.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't. It was tough. We
It's
got them
happened.
confused a lot. And I wasn't the only one.
Yeah.
We got them confused.
It happens.
Do you remember The Office when I think Michael Scott draws on one of the Asian girls with a Sharpie so we can tell which one is which?
That's how you do it.
That's
you put
very
a 1
funny.
and a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But continue,
So what would you do because I was
I would
well,
definitely-
you can't start off your set by being like, my name is Colin.
Oh, I
Because
thought you
you're-
guys were talking about. And by the way, he asked me, David. He was looking at me. So I thought you were talking about OnlyFans. I was like, yeah, I definitely show some bulge. But that'd probably be as far as I go.
He bulge mogs me all the time.
You wouldn't show
What
bulge on OnlyFans?
What is the context in which this mogging takes place?
He
I don't-
mogs me all the time.
I don't know what mogging.
It sounds like he
even
just
is.
shows you his penis in his underwear.
What is
I think I've shown John my penis more than he has.
what does mogging mean?
This is crazy. Rick is calling me right now.
Put him on the
There he
pod.
is.
Hello, you're on the pod with me, John Meyer, and David V.
Hi, Rick.
Choke City.
Sorry, I'm on the phone with who? I thought that was a voicemail. Sorry.
Me and a couple of my friends are doing a podcast.
He's
What's
done
up?
our pod.
You've been
Yeah,
on the
you've
podcast.
been on the
Rick.
pod, Choke City, the one when they're on the couch with the cat.
Harley.
Choke City, that sounds like the title of a porn movie.
Speaking of which, what is
That's
with
the idea?
Rick? What is with your OnlyFans? I get messages from you. They're terrifying. What are you doing?
What do you mean messages? I just know, it's just contractually. You have to send a number of mass messages to, so I just scheduled as many as I could. I don't know why you're receiving them.
Well, I followed you on OnlyFans. That's why. But why are you so
Your
aggressive?
problem. That is your problem.
I
Why are
wanted.
you following me on OnlyFans?
I-
I'm only doing what's contractually obliged.
Okay, it's contractually obliged for you to say not nice things to me. I took it very personally. No, I'm kidding.
But they're not directed to you. They're directed to all of my subscribers.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What's up? You asking about how the OnlyFans thing went or other stuff?
Alright, so I guess I'll call you another time, alright?
Yeah, I'll call you back in half an hour. Is that cool?
Bye, Rick.
Bye, Rick.
Perfect. I'll still be stuck in traffic by then.
Okay, cool.
Say hi to the boys. Hi,
Okay.
guys.
Bye.
Bye, Rick.
Bye.
Be safe
Bye.
out there.
I'm trying, bye.
Okay, bye.
He does not remember us. We did not leave an impression. I'll tell you
I
that.
think
Tim.
if he saw us, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, those guys."
Oh, yeah, those. I hate those guys.
Oh, it's the Romanian kid that kept saying weird shit about the gypsies.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. Okay, now we can.
So
make
what do
the-
we? Oh, so she forgot my name. Well, I don't really care. But I go up and I didn't know this. I talked about it after. I was like, do y'all want to dub my name in so it's good or and they were like, oh, so the host is cut out, so it's not gonna matter. But then I'm like, okay, so now this is the beginning of my set. It's just weird, and there's just gonna be no explanation. It was like, well, Colin's retarded. I don't know. So
wait, how did it make it weird? Like you were just kind of like
I had to walk up and I was like, okay, hi. Because that's the thing. I'm not famous, but people know that first off, no one is named Colin Dion.
Yeah.
Colin Dion.
Yeah, it sounded like Boris Diaw from the Spurs. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's good 6-man
So, he's a legend.
utility player.
So yeah,
Solid.
I didn't know what to do. I think I just said okay, I'm just gonna start, and it was fine. It wasn't it just wasn't great. I think part of it was the start, but I think I was just nervous, and I knew exactly what set I was going to do, so there wasn't a lot of spontaneity. There were a couple moments that I sort of would break script a little bit, but not much.
But
It
it's
was
only
mostly
one
just-
taping though, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And so it was fun. Everything I did mostly stuff I've done on Kill Tony. And my logic for that was if I've done it on Kill Tony and this, then I can just stop doing it. So that's, and I also want to do the stuff that I've done the most, that I feel most confident in, that I've done, because I'm going to be nervous. I don't want to do something that I'm going to mess up or something.
Do you have the notes on the stool? Or
Yes,
just straight?
I had something on like the back of my phone. I think it's still here.
That's
Yeah, that's the
Damn,
set.
you have chicken scratch writing.
Yeah, it was
You write like one of the cows from the Chick-fil-A signs. You
Yeah.
know that, right? That's
Yeah,
insane.
I don't think I needed it
That was a good
much because I had
Well,
it was
I'm never really
very
looking
good. I don't think I needed it much
Yeah.
GK homo.
because I've been doing the same set for like
Yeah.
a week or so before. Grandkids, the cream pie joke,
Oh, okay.
homicidal thoughts.
Oh yeah. We were talking in the green room one night, and you were telling me about fleshlight material, and you're like,
Oh, yeah, I have so
10
much.
minutes on fleshlights.
Probably more. No. No, I don't have that much about fleshlights. I have a lot about gooning. I have a page just on goon caves or
Goon
something.
material.
Yeah.
Oof.
Because it's a very interesting aspect of human psychology, surely.
Mhm.
It's a newer.
I wouldn't say it's new. I
No
bet
way.
people be
People
gooning.
had to have been doing it.
Oh
In
yeah.
the caves.
Oh, sure.
Gooning in the caves.
Goon
the
caves?
actual
Sure.
caves.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's
Hey.
the name
Look
of this episode. Colin / Goon Caves.
Yeah.
Goon caves. Will that hurt the algorithm?
No.
Oh my
Is
god.
goon or-
The laptop almost fell.
Yeah, she's a cat.
Yeah, idiot. What'd you think she was?
So yeah, the
That's not a
OnlyFans.
raccoon dog.
OnlyFans was fun.
Harley does not have an OnlyFans, but
I'm telling you, you gotta.
I made a
introduce
poll
bolt.
For my OnlyFans, it was like, what kind of content do you want to see? And
A bowl?
zero poll, 0 votes. So I guess I was like, well, I guess I get to do whatever I
a
want.
strip pole.
Yeah, no, I'm that was there the whole time, and David didn't do it because it's beneath him.
Yep.
What do you mean? But like, what do you guys mean? I don't understand.
A poll, like
A poll pun
you
was
can
was
vote. Yeah.
yeah was
You
in
can
the air.
vote, and
Yeah.
then he already kind of
Oh, okay, that pole.
Yeah.
Okay,
polls dancing. Yep.
I just need to know that before this
So
conversation must proceed.
Dude, those fucking sweatpants are they're prime for whatever you got going on in your head today.
I'm just feeling a little too cozy.
Just like pole dancing. Yeah, OnlyFans, you have to embrace it a little bit. You got to kind of be a little bit risque on it. Like, I don't know. You got to do
gotta be
underwear
dirtier
shots.
or
You gotta,
something, or just like have
you gotta shave
dirtier
your calves or something.
jokes, maybe.
I've thought about doing like I do have like a Google Doc of jokes that are too far in general.
Yeah,
But it just feels weird to do jokes for no one. Also, because I have like 0 followers, so like who am I don't know. I'm just for now I'm just doing like whatever I'm doing, I'm just going to post that. I had to install my lids to my little saucepans, so I did that. And today I wanted to make ratatouille, so I'm going to make a thing with that. And
So can you post those videos other places, or does it have to be on OnlyFans?
you have to post on OnlyFans. I think you can also post them on other places, but they would rather you have some exclusive stuff that's only there.
Yeah.
So I'm probably going to just keep... I think what I'll do is I'll post full-length stuff on OnlyFans, and then if something interesting happens, then I'll clip it and post it other places and be like,
Right.
check this
But,
out
like,
on OnlyFans.
You could probably do like full-length podcasts on it, and then just clip it up and
Yeah.
put it.
I mean, that's probably what will happen. I'll probably do stuff with Timely or something.
Yeah, what happened with you guys' podcast?
We were doing it at Kyle's place, and then we moved to Austin, and so
No,
it's just rare
too
that
far.
we all 3 are available at the same time. You know, we thought about doing live streaming over there, but I don't know if we will. I'm so freaking busy. I never thought I would be
This busy with
comedy. I was like, and this is something I say a lot, is like, it's crazy how busy I am for how little I accomplish. You know?
You should just take like one day and then be like, well, let's try and knock out like 3 or 4 podcasts just today.
That's just my alarm. There's no one calling me.
Like,
So yeah,
cool. Like
OnlyFans, smart.
It's Cam.
Drew Nickens and I talk like every day on the phone.
Really?
Yeah, and he'll just call me and tell me what he's going through, and I'll just call him.
They're mad at me again on Reddit.
He doesn't look at the Reddit. He really
I
doesn't.
don't believe that.
No, he doesn't.
All right.
Probably not anymore.
Because he would tell me if he did, and he's like, I saw, because this is what he said. He's like, I saw a post about me on the Reddit, and I didn't open it, and but he did see it. I saw a post about me on the Reddit, and I sent it to Timely, and I was like, what are they saying about me? And she was like, well, someone said I'm ugly, so maybe you look at it.
I'm sorry about that too.
Yeah.
I'm just jealous.
Yeah.
What?
So I'm too sensitive. 'Cause I was posted on the Reddit, but I did not read that.
If you
You
know
did
it's
an
bad, why would you
AMA,
even
right?
want to look at it? Like, I would never want to
Well,
open it.
It's because, one, just morbid curiosity, but two, it's because it's not all bad, and you're looking for the. That's why I think people go crazy, is because they are addicted to the positive feedback that they get, and then they see the negative feedback, and of course that hurts so much more than the positive feedback
It
feels
does.
good, but you just can't help. You're so hungry for the positive validation that you keep going back.
Right.
And so that's why it seemed the last post about me was, I believe, positive in the post and in the comments. So it's very tempting to go and just be like, ooh, but
Yeah,
then
munch
there's
on a
also
little
one.
treat
There's
with
gonna
the
be
positive.
there's gonna be something negative in
Yeah.
there, and I'm gonna remember that and forget everything else.
Yep.
So, that's yeah. And also I just don't want it to influence what I actually do on the show or what I do on stage. And if I read their feedback, it's gonna affect me in some way.
Right.
I don't know. I haven't gotten too much of it to where like so I have no frame of reference. So I
Mm-hmm.
can't like if I got on Kill Tony or if I got on something big,
Mm-hmm.
then I would be like, what do I do? Like the first time you were on Kill Tony and you got the golden ticket,
Mm-hmm.
did you go to Reddit immediately?
I
'Cause
believe
probably it's all love
I
at
had
that point.
it was pretty much all my favorite thing from that is someone said, like, because there would be like 1% of comments would be negative, which is pretty good for that subreddit. But one of them that I remember is he kept making his voice super low. Like he kept trying to act like he was more masculine by having a low voice, and that was the most.
On Reddit?
Yeah, someone on Reddit said that. That was the most interesting one.
Oh, for you that you
Yeah,
were
they
doing
thought,
that.
Who's
yeah, and I was like,
talking on
I
Reddit?
was so nervous and stressed, and the idea that I had the presence of mind to be like, oh, so make sure my voice is sexy
Let
right
me
now.
drop this down to a baritone.
Yeah, my name is Colin Sledge.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me do that real quick.
Let
on
me
the
let
biggest
me let me
opportunity of my life.
Let me play you some dulcet tones on them there keys. Like that was, and then but that's good to read because it's like, oh, people are just crazy. You can just
Yeah.
ignore it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I don't know. It's
To even leave comments. I only leave comments on my friends' stuff, and even then, I'm just like, to leave a comment, like, especially a mean comment. How can you just? I would never want that smoke. I would just not want to do that.
I'm not much of a comment guy. Like I don't like the last time I commented on someone's post was Harrison because he made me.
Yeah.
That's about it.
What were you
know.
saying? I did an AMA. Yeah, I did. So I remember after my 6th Kill Tony, they kept posting about me in the subreddit, and I was like, I had been recommended by my management to do some kind of Reddit post.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the time, I'm gonna peak. They don't hate me yet. I'm just gonna do it, and then I don't have to care anymore. And so I did an AMA, and it was fun. Everyone was nice. I actually really enjoyed that.
So you've thought about that? You're like, all right, if I do this long enough, people are gonna start hating me.
I think
The
that
more
goes
you
through-
go on the show, yes, people will turn on you.
But it's also like really weird hate. Like right now in the Reddit, I've noticed that they hate Dedrick.
Yeah.
But every time I've watched his set and his interview, I'm like, there's nothing wrong with him. He's nice. He's funny. He goes on that poker show. I love that. That's my holy grail of things I want to get on. He's fucking hilarious on that.
I've never seen someone kill harder at Sunset than him. I had to follow him once. It was fucking crazy. Like I didn't even. But it was good though, because like anytime you follow someone that had a great set, if you're doing like decent stuff, you'll have a great set too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like he fucking kills.
You know what?
And
it's the emotion in most of his bits. He carries over a lot of like, this is why I'm angry.
And a lot of his material has so many layers to it.
Yeah.
You know, anyone else this could be the minute, but he layers so many things into a single minute. And it's not, I don't know, I guess everyone's minute's quality vary, but he's so funny. And in my OnlyFans special, you can hear him laughing. Like, he has I knew it was either him or Laser that had this weird, like, super loud laugh. And I talked to him after. I was like, yeah, that was him. So check that out. That'll be you'll know.
In 2 months now.
I'll be back on when it comes out.
You know what's cool? So Jackson got on Kill Tony a few months ago, and then Mackenzie got on the Smart Financial show.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they were both so fucking close to a golden ticket, I think. Like, Dedrick was watching Mackenzie, and Dedrick thought he had a real shot of getting a golden ticket. And Jackson had the set of the night on his episode, and he almost got a golden ticket
They
too.
give out so many golden tickets.
There's a lot now. The family is growing. And my schedule's kind of full now, so it's kind of good because he needed more people, and now there's a lot of people. Some people actually, like, you know, some people don't do it that often. Like, Enrique doesn't try to go on that often.
Yeah,
he was on Smart Financial. He opened.
Really?
Yeah, but some people do try to get back on sometimes and can't because there's so many of us now.
Yeah.
So that's good. I used to submit avails. It didn't used to be like that. I used to just message Tony or someone on the show, and now everyone submits avails, and I'm not super availed, like, because we're going to like Colorado, and I have just life
Hopefully
stuff.
This Colorado trip
doctor
is a
stuff.
lot better.
It's a pretty low bar, but yeah, I'm going to Colorado and like Arkansas and New Mexico.
Colorado? Denver,
Golden. I'm going to like Santa
back
Fe
to the,
and Albuquerque.
Gnarlies?
Yeah, I'm doing Gnarlies again.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. I want to do that place.
That'll be
again.
fun. It was so, man.
How'd you get on that? Who runs that?
Not Bear Love anymore.
No,
I don't think
else.
he run. But we're doing like a lot of shows, and it's on my Instagram. It's with quite a few comics. You know, I probably won't even like do 30 minutes, but I don't really know.
Oh, okay. So you guys all have the same management?
No.
Oh,
No.
I wonder how that works.
Yeah.
I
I might do Canada in like the late summer, but I have to wait back to hear from my manager about that. But yeah, it's just we're busy. So I used to go on the show like once every 3 to 4 weeks, and now it's like half as often.
Yeah.
You know, which is fine. I'm glad I got on Smart Financial. Like that was
from what I heard, it was a lot of the Houston guys, like
it was
Razor, Enrique, you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember who else, but just kind of Houston centric.
Yeah, that show. It was, I would say the bucket pool's quality varied significantly. One guy had never done stand-up before. He was just a fan of the show. But my parents got to go to Smart Financial. So
That's cool.
My parents got to see me open for Timmy No Breaks at the Improv, and then they got to see me at Smart Financial. So that's
That's
cool.
a level up.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
An arena.
Both of those happened like within a month of each other.
Wow.
So
It is trippy. Like, have your parents ever watched you do stand-up?
No, just on like clips and stuff.
That's insane. I couldn't even imagine my parents watching.
I actually referenced it in my minute because like I knew what jokes I was gonna do, and I knew they were gonna be there. So I was like, I'll.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Dad.
Yeah, you'll see. It's Mackenzie probably had the best set of the night.
Okay.
As far as like minute and interview, he was so good, and he was so comfortable up there. He was just chilling. He had like, he had the mic stand. He was just leaning, and it's so funny because he told me one night at like Natsu or something. He was like, I just get so nervous when Brian's watching because it's like I have to, I can't be as loose. I just feel like I have to do good, and if I don't, then I get all stressed.
Yeah.
And now he's at Smart Financial with like Tony Hinchcliffe and Red Band and Adam Ray.
That's crazy.
And he's just like, yeah, hey gang. So it's just weird to see. I don't know if that's
people
growth.
Yeah,
I
I think it is growth. I think it is Like, if I would have got on Kill Tony 2 years ago, I probably would have imploded on stage.
Timely was just... Timely, it was such a, great night for her because she got to see, like, Mackenzie and me, like, almost, like, back-to-back.
Yeah.
And Kyle got on, too.
Oh, yeah.
Kyle.
They'll cut him out for the third time.
Tragic.
Poor Kyle.
But he got on. He keeps getting picked for these huge shows.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Damn.
I'm going to be like, when do you sign up?
It's so weird how, like, some guys just get so lucky all the time.
I mean, he
David
could be
signed
luckier.
up like a million times.
Lucky it is to get.
You signed up a lot, David.
I signed up a good amount.
I signed up.
You've never been picked?
20 times or
I
something.
signed up that
maybe
one
more.
time. I was like, fuck this. Like,
Yeah.
all the drive out to Austin on a
There's
Monday.
one guy who's been on like twice recently that reminds me of you.
Why?
I don't know. He's just super chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do it eventually, but I just, like, I don't know if it's worth it right now.
I sometimes wish I got picked slightly later. I feel like I would have had a better set for Adam Egget. I feel like I would have had a better 10 minutes.
Yeah, because
on
you gotta
Tony's
try.
show.
You gotta try out right after.
Yeah.
Do all the golden ticket winners get tryouts after?
No.
Mm.
But it does help your chances of getting picked on the Mothership open mic at some point.
So you got on the open mic too?
Yeah, he sent me to the open mic. That was the craziest part. It was like, okay, so Colt picks me, takes me across the street, and I go in, I wait backstage, see Laser, and then I go up.
Do your time, and then
yeah.
you're...
And then straight after that, I finish, I get the golden ticket, and they take me like down the stairs and like through this like weird bar kitchen area and past some like security computer type stuff, and then like back up, and then I'm in like the little boy.
Yeah.
And I just have to wait there. And I was like, felt like I was going to throw up that whole time, obviously, because I was stressed out about. And then I called Timely, and she's like, "Okay, Colin, this is the most important part." And I was like, I can't take any more important parts. Like, I need this to be over.
I
think I'm going to post I have the recording of that set, and I'm going to post it on OnlyFans sometime and talk about,
Is it
what I
3
thought
minutes?
of it. 3 minutes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, do a little run through.
Yeah.
Voiceover.
That's what I actually want to do on my own. At some point, I want to, because I post full-length clips on like my YouTube and stuff. I want to post that on OnlyFans and then like talk about how I wrote certain jokes, why I don't like them, why I don't do them anymore. Like, just because I like
the nerd aspect.
It would.
Comedy.
I feel like it'd be fun to do that, but if I do that with someone else's comedy, I'm just gonna, it's gonna
That
be
just
weird.
feels,
yeah,
a little
feels.
scummy.
Yeah, feels like critical. Whereas like I can be critical of myself.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Of your videos would be like, so
I suck.
Yeah, so like a part where you kind of bomb and you're like, all right, that's where I.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
Yeah, so am I. So that's what I'll do at some point. But for now, I'm making ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
All right. What are we at, John?
I don't know.
I think we're about I'm gonna say 53 minutes.
Holy shit, 53.
Oh wow.
Dude,
24.
I'm nice with
That
it.
or you have, no, there's no way you'd be able to see it.
Nah, it's all dark from this angle.
That's insane.
Timely and I don't know our plans. So our lease is up in September.
Yeah.
In
Austin.
In Austin, and our apartment would go from $800 to $1,250 a month, and it is not a nice place. So
That's
we are
a lot of money.
That's crazy.
That's a lot to jump.
Yeah. So we are moving because we got in on
It's
a special.
Half your rent, it just jumped up.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah. So we got in on like a special. You get $800 a month for the first year, and then when it goes up. So we're like, we don't know if we're moving just right down the street. We could move to Bastrop. We are going to LA and Chicago before our lease is up because we want to scope that out.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're gonna move far away because like our family here,
The scene.
Kill Tony's here. We have access to we have so many. Like it just seems unlikely that we'll leave, especially to a more expensive place. And I don't be making that much money yet, So
Right.
You still have to. You almost have to.
Yeah, I'm still
incubate
grinding
a little bit longer.
Yeah.
In Austin and.
Yeah.
Wherever you can get stage time.
Yeah.
Consistently.
Yeah. So that's what we're weighing. And also is gas gonna go way up? Is being on the road, is that gonna be way more expensive soon? And if so, does that mean that we have to do more like online stuff, or we have to just pick a city and that's our sort of place? Like, this is stuff that is unfolding in the next few months, and that'll all affect what we want to do. She really wants to like stream, like Twitch stream type stuff. I'm not even sure I'm allowed to do that because of OnlyFans. I think when my contract is up, I can do that.
Do they pay you enough to where they say you can't like go make money doing something else?
Well, if I what I'm making from something else is $0, so yeah, they're paying me enough.
Well, I mean, you could probably make.
I don't think anyone would watch me Twitch stream, at least right now.
You would time.
They watch you Twitch on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Come on,
that was pretty good. I literally talked about that on my first OnlyFans video. I was like, my hand is shaking, but it's always shaking, so don't worry about it. And then on Kill Tony, I'm like vibrating. So I'm always shaking a little bit, and then it just scales up when I'm nervous.
It's never as much as you think it is.
You ever bring a cup of water on stage, and then you go for a fucking drink, and it's like 3 people in the crowd? Yeah, it happens all the fucking time.
I had one weed show I did where Christian was hosting, and I was so high, and I brought a bottle of water on stage.
Yeah.
And I was so thirsty, but I was holding the microphone, and it was one of those bottles of water where if you twist it, just the entire water bottle just like
closes,
bends, and like, and then the water starts like overflowing, and it's just glued on so tight. And so I made Christian come back and open it for me because I was like just getting too upset.
You're just overstimulated on
I was just
stage.
like, Christian, come back.
Was that the green room probably?
No, that was Mackenzie's Laughing Gas show in Cyprus.
Does he still do those?
No.
Why'd they stop?
Got too hot.
They're it's too much work. Get yourself a little.
Oh, it was too much work?
Yeah. That's what I heard from Jimmy.
That sucks. Those were fun.
And so Tommy and I don't know what we're doing. And there's all these comedy clubs opening in Houston, but Secret Group might close. We don't know, like,
what the state of the scene is.
Yeah, we don't know what the Houston scene will be like.
Yeah.
I feel like
I just want like a club that actually likes me.
When does it would be so nice.
The Riot does, like, I quit submitting avails. They book me like once a month.
It'd be so nice.
Even after I got a golden ticket.
Have a Riot where you could just go up a bunch of times.
Yeah.
But the Riot, they have their group of people.
Yeah.
And that's who they stick with.
Yeah.
And they book them for like every showcase. Like they book them for like every single, like they have the same hosts all weekend, and they have like the same.
And Timely's not passed at the Riot. So Secret Group were both passed. But
that's
you get a show once
we get
a quarter.
Like one best of every other week at most.
Oh, that's a lot for you guys, but you guys do get booked more than most.
Yeah.
Still, and it's just like another, like Timely show is as good as the best ofs.
Yeah.
Like the best ofs, most of the time I go to best ofs, it's the crowds. It just looks like a regular show. It's just in the box.
I remember before I got past It's Secret, I went to a best of with this girl, and it was the hottest crowd. It was completely sold out. Sandra D was up there, and she was fucking killing.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, how do I get on this show? And then I get past and I go, and it's not like that at all. So I was like, I don't know what happened.
So much.
Yeah.
It used to be great. Oh my god.
Oh, so it was a timing thing. It wasn't just like a one night thing.
Yeah. No, they used to when the game show was happening. We were right after the best of, and it was really good. Yeah, it was always packed.
It was always packed. You're right. It was always packed.
The game show, I did get some nice clips from the game show.
The game show was cool.
It was good at its job.
Time slot was so cool.
Yeah.
Man, I just wish we could have kept that time slot.
Yeah.
Because like that was.
It was a great time slot, but so much fucking work.
That's what I'm saying. Like maybe not.
I don't envy y'all having to do that shit.
Maybe not having. Maybe having a different type of show, but
me and Quadis would start a call on like Monday or Tuesday, 3 hours, figure out the games, then another call on Thursday for another 3 hours just to like, okay, these are the pictures we're gonna do. Here's all the slides. Blah blah blah. This is ideas for jokes in between the slides. Just a whole production. and then have like 5 people in the audience on Saturday or whenever the fuck it was.
It was hot there for a while.
Yeah.
That's how it always seems to go for shows. It's good for a while, and then, yeah, I've never been there Saturday night late since.
Yeah.
'Cause that show started at midnight, right?
Yeah, now it's the Speedball, and I've only gone to
I do
the
that.
first 2.
Wait, Speedball is like the short open mic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, it's at
Sometimes.
midnight.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's
haven't
been pretty good when I go. Yeah.
All right, maybe I go back.
Yeah, I mean, Saturday night at midnight. It's like we've done it before. It's not
I
crazy.
don't have shit to do. Fuck it. I might just start.
Feels like the
I went to C Group last night and I got so nostalgic, but it was so sad because the construction was crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like,
you can't park anywhere.
and you weren't there.
Yeah.
I came too late, I guess. Is Thursday Laugh still a thing?
No.
Oh my God. I didn't
No.
even know that. That's how
You didn't
disconnected
know
I
that?
am.
You
No.
know Thursday Laughs is
It's been
gone.
done for a month and a half, 2 months.
It's been
That
a couple
is-
months.
Man.
It
Remember-
ended in January.
Remember the
right?
good old days? You'd be like, Colin, you can get a guest spot every week. And then a week later, you're like, nah, I can't do it.
And then you got on Kill Tony
Yeah.
like a month later, and
Yeah.
then you were on every week anyway.
Yeah.
So I
That was-
kind of wasn't lying.
That was
It was just a timing issue.
It was just a time.
it was so long ago. Remember, Mike saw me one time and he booked me immediately, and then I was being a douchebag about it outside, and he threatened to take away the booking.
That'll
Where
happen.
was
That's
that?
happened to all of us.
Oh, yeah.
Where was that?
Where?
Mm-hmm.
That was at C Group.
What
Like,
show?
this would have been
Thursday
just
Laughs?
no. I'd never been booked on Thursday. That's the point. Is that I'd never been booked on that. It was an open mic.
Oh.
He just saw me at an open mic and booked me, and then he threatened to take it away. And then so I did his show one time, and then I didn't do it again for like 9 months because he just thought I was a douchebag, and he was right. It's fair.
Yeah.
And then you were like, I can ask him to put you back on, and then I started going, Mike, can Colin do the show? I started doing that, and you're like, I don't have to ask. I was just being a douchebag to everyone who was trying to help me. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But I was just fucking with you. You know, it was.
I don't even
you know.
remember you fucking.
Oh.
Yeah, that was so. And so you asked him to put me back on, and then he did, and then he put me on pretty regularly after that. But there was like a 9-month gap in between bookings for that show.
I miss Thursday Laugh so much.
Why? What is it now? What did they replace it
It's
with?
a secret group headliner show. So the headliners of the best of get their own like 30-minute slot.
Oh, okay.
So they get to book their feature and
Who
their
runs
host.
it?
Right
Brand?
now, it's secret group.
Brando, yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
they
okay.
just
So it's
pick
like a
whoever-
best of type
Yeah, it's
thing.
whoever headlines, like all the headliners of the
That's
best
pretty
of.
cool.
Not for us.
I don't know if it's. Is it good in practice?
I have,
I don't think
I have
so.
not been. I'm
haven't-
boycotting
I
that.
feel like it's hard to headline. If there's like 7 people, it's hard to do
But
20
here's
minutes.
The thing. The headliners have to do all their own advertising and shit for that. And no one in the scene really has that ability.
Mm-hmm.
There's a very few number of
Jeff
people.
Job. I never seen him at C Group though.
I see him on Best of. That's it.
Hmm.
That's really all he does at Secret. He gets so many spots at his own, like Axelrad and.
I haven't
his
done
1 minute
Axelrad
mic.
in so long. Like I heard it's really good now.
Yeah.
You get like 5-minute spots. I haven't been either, but I think I need to go back
Yeah.
now that Jeff likes me.
But yeah, I went to C Group last night and I was just so sad. There was only like 5 people I knew, and there was construction everywhere. There was like 3 people in the crowd. But it was actually, I did new jokes for the first time in like 2 months last night. Like
Wow.
because I feel it's great getting to do shows that matter, but there's like responsibility that comes with that, and
Yeah.
and like I
try new
I
shit.
want to do well. I don't want anyone to be like disappointed, so I always want to
Right.
do my absolute best stuff, especially because I'm preparing for the OnlyFans special, and now I'm preparing for the Riot Fest.
Yeah.
So I'm like constantly obligated to be, and I'm usually working on like my next Kill Tony minute. So whatever my absolute best material is that I haven't done on the show, that's always, I'm just going to do it over and over and over to make sure it's like working properly. And so I just don't get stage time to just fuck around because there's only,
There's
Yeah.
so much you got to be on all the time.
yeah. So I feel like my career is progressing, but my skill isn't really.
Right.
So I feel like I'm in this weird like golden parachute or something like that.
Makes sense. Like you can't work on the new stuff, but you can't like you're doing everything that you should be, but you're not working on the new stuff, which is arguably some of the most important things because you're going to learn more from that, and that's going to make you a better comic.
That's what motivates me. And I've talked about this with other people. It's like apparently what motivates some people is killing, and I'm not motivated, but I'm motivated by like figuring something out that I can improve something. But if I just do the same set and it goes better with the crowd, that doesn't really mean anything to me.
No.
Well, it'll help
when you like getting more comfortable with those jokes.
Yes.
And having those jokes, they almost slim down over time. At least for me, like I get to the point quicker the more I do those jokes.
Yeah.
So. Again, it's a give and take.
I recently finished listening to every set that I've done since I started comedy again.
Oh, that's mad.
That was brutal. It took months, but I did. I'm all the way up, and I have one from last night that I haven't listened to.
I think getting newer jokes in will help when you start headlining and getting hour
Yeah, I feel like
spots.
once if I'm asked to do an hour, it's reasonable to be like, okay, I'm allowed to fuck around a little bit. If I'm doing 30,
though, that's kind of the weirdness.
I mean, I feature sometimes. I do plenty of 20 or 30 minute spots. Those are like my most common major bookings now.
Yeah,
do 30 minutes.
Basically a feature.
But when I'm doing 30 minutes, I want it to be tight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I get to do 45 to an hour, I feel like I'm entitled to fuck around. But that's also scary. Like I would be very stressed out at the notion of having to just mess around for a significant portion of my
you did an hour one
headlining
time, right?
set. No, I've never done an hour.
Oh, you did 30.
The most I've ever done is like 45 minutes.
It's still a lot.
That's insane.
Colin, when's the special coming out?
May,
I think. I don't know.
No, the 60-minute special.
60-minute special? I don't. This is what I decided, though. Timely's bringing me on for my special because she knows my name.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to write it down or anything. I actually, no one's ever done a 2-person comedy special. Me and Timely could do something like that. That's
those
interesting.
twin brothers on Entourage did.
Okay. I don't know.
I've never watched all.
But Timely and I reference each other because she goes on before me so much. And so I do jokes about her. And so there's sort of an interconnectedness that I feel like if we do that consistently, then maybe we should just do a special that has that stuff built into it.
Yeah, and then maybe 10 minutes at the end with both of you guys.
That is what she said. Seriously. She said we should
hack,
do
John. I'm a fucking
I don't know how that would
She said like at the end we should do shows where it's the two of us and then at the end we go out at the same time and we just talk.
Yeah,
I think that'd be fun.
You don't even need an opener. Timely goes up, fucking does her 30 minutes, you go up 30 minutes and then 10 minutes at the end. That's a perfect show.
Yeah, that's
Hour
pretty
10.
pretty good idea. We're not famous enough for that, but maybe someday.
Maybe someday. Well, boys, you want to wrap up?
Yeah. Is that an hour? What are we, an hour and 4 minutes? Hour 5
Hour and
minutes?
8.
Fuck.
Hour and 8.
I
Joke
thought I could
City.
get a double.
Guys, keep an eye out for Collin Sledge. If you haven't already, go follow him on everything.
OnlyFans, but
OnlyFans
especially
is the real
Instagram.
one.
Especially
What's your
OnlyFans.
name on OnlyFans? Collin
It's
Sledge?
the same ad on everything. Collin R. Sledge.
Colin
Collin R.
R.
Sledge.
Sledge.
2 L's in Collin.
2 L's in Colin.
Tony still spells it with 1 L. So I maybe have to change it.
Yeah.
You get a name change. Well, follow me on Instagram. It's ogmuddave.
Yeah, he's rebranding thejohnmeyer. That's me, guys. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.